Hi guys, in this episode I'm going to share the performance of my portfolio for the first half of the year and to compare it to the Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange Index. Also, I'm going to roughly outline what I did to beat the market index. So if you're interested in that, then keep on watching. An investor is said to beat the market by producing a better return than a market average. The market average can be calculated in many ways, but usually using a benchmark such as the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones Industrial Index as a representation of the market average. For Bursa Malaysia, the index would be the Kuala Lumpur Composite Index or the KLCI Index. And if your returns exceed the percentage of the chosen benchmark, then you would have beaten the market. It's usually hard to beat the market. Data from Morningstar shows that only 38% of the stock pickers outperformed the market in 2024, and the figure is marginally lower at 37% for 2023. However, it's not impossible to do it. So for example, if you took the chart for the 2nd of June, my portfolio return would be 0.48%, and the KLCI index registered a return of minus 8.16%, and the largest drop happened in April 10 with my portfolio shrunk by negative 9.07%, while the KLCI shrunk by minus 10.91%. Luckily now my portfolio hovers about 5%, and the KLCI still underperformed by about minus 5%. So what I did was to stick to counters that I'm familiar with. These are companies that I'm familiar with their services and products, and I wouldn't mind holding their shares for long even if the price go down. Also, I will use the Morningstar report to gauge whether the stock was undervalued or not. And once the price increased and my investment turned profitable, I would sell them and buy back at a lower price. In the beginning, I would tread carefully by placing not too much weightage to each counter and to spread the investment across different counters. But once I have enough data, and I would then go heavy to these specific counters and to repeat the process accordingly. So here's the chart of me buying and selling for MSM and DRB Highcom, and here's the biggest component of my stock portfolio. Alright guys, so that's what I did to beat the market. Please keep in mind that I'm not a professional financial advisor, and please seek their advice before investing. Alright guys, so that's all for this episode of my vlog. Don't forget to like, to comment and to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.